for our international student community, and this afternoon I'd like to tell you a little bit about visa and immigration. Keep going, next slide. Okay, so the first thing we need to know is what is a visa, and a visa is a certificate in your passport or travel document that shows you're authorised to land in a country. Not everyone requires a visa, but all non-EU nationals must comply with immigration regulations. A few things to know. So a visa is a travel document only. It does not give right of residency. It just gives permission to come to the country and not necessarily to enter it. It's normally issued for a maximum of 3 months on a single entry basis. So in this particular case, we can see that the person was issued with a visa to travel to Ireland between January 2014 and March 2014. So it's not for the duration of your studies, it's just the period of time in which you can travel to Ireland. And you can see they've got permission to come in just once. So it's not a multiple entry visa, it's a single entry visa. Just to note as well that if you are visa requiring, children and spouses are not normally entitled to accompany students. The only exception made is for PhD students. So PhD students are allowed family reunification, but normal practice is that students don't bring family with them. Also, you should be aware of, if you need a visa for Ireland, it's likely that you will need a visa for other countries, and you should check which ones you're transiting through. The only way you'll be issued with a visa to study in Ireland is if your course is on a registered list of programmes, and nearly all of the UCC programmes are on it. The only exceptions are the part-time ones because they are not eligible for student visas. Okay. So, having learnt a little bit about visas, we're now moving on to immigration, and they are two different things. A visa is a travel document, and immigration is permission to reside in a country. So, how do you gain permission to reside in Ireland? The first step is at the airport. When you're coming through the airport, you're stopped at immigration and they ask you, why are you here? Normally, students will have a letter of offer from the university and they'll say, I'm going to study at UCC. They'll be asked for proof of it, and they show the letter of offer from the international office. At that stage, your passport is swiped into the computer and you'll receive a date stamp similar to the one you're looking at on the screen there. This one was issued for a student to have permission to be in the country up until October. Normally it's about 4 weeks. They give you 4 weeks to organise your paperwork, and then you must present to local immigration with the paperwork they need to give you long-term permission to reside in Ireland. Okay, so where do you go to register with immigration? You go to the local immigration office here in Cork. It's known as Anglesey Street, and in the past, you were issued with a Garda National Immigration Bureau card. That has now changed its name. The system is the same, the process is the same, but the name has changed. It's an Irish resident permit. You'll need your passport, your student ID card, proof of private medical insurance, a processing fee of €300, and financial evidence. And just to note, the processing fee is non-negotiable. If you're here for half a year, it's not half price. It's always €300 for processing of an immigration card. I'd like to take you through a little bit of the financial evidence now. It's available at the following link, so you can click on that and find it. It's on our website, and this is the form from 2017. We will check it again in July to make sure it's completely up to date, and any changes will be posted. We'll also look at it orientation for you, so you should be able to access the information on our website, and we'll go through it with you at orientation as well. So the form is very straightforward. It's just 1 page. You'll note the words PPS number. You don't have that, it's a tax number. Everything else you should know. The port of entry will be the airport you came through, and everything else seems to be straightforward. Okay, it's your name, your address, where you're living, that type of information. Just in terms of financial evidence, they will take bank statements from home. Just be careful that you're following all the rules, that they're up to date. You can have proof of finance in an Irish bank account. Again, it can take some time to open accounts. It can take time to transfer money, so be aware of that as well. You can bring proof from a home bank account. Option 3 is that you would have a financial services company, and 4 would be that you would be a prepaid credit card, and some students are on scholarships as well. Again, the details are there for you, so please look at them, and if you have any questions, we're happy to take them by email either. This is the card you'll be issued with. It's an Irish residence permit. It's about the size of a credit card and it fits into your wallet. You're obliged to have this on you at all times. Normal practice in Cork is that you will go present all your documents and return 2 or 3 weeks later to collect your card. Please make sure you collect your card. It's a legal obligation to have it with you. So this is what it looks like. It's a new one that's been issued and it's about the size of a credit card. Okay. So I suppose there's a lot of information in what I've just covered, and you're probably wondering, well, where do I find this? The link there gives the student step-by-step guide. Can we just click on it there, Natalie, so they can see where it leads? So that'll bring you to our homepage on visas and immigration, and you can see the quick list does the overview. Do I need a visa? Entering Ireland, registering with immigration, and it takes you through it step by step, as well as having the documents and a map. So this is where you'll find what you need. If you want further information, you can of course find the most up-to-date information on the Irish Government website, which is www.inis.gov.ie. Thank you.